Welcome back for another episode of Keeping It Simple. It is such a wonderful feeling to be back in Bangalore ashram. Few days of quarantine and then a negative corona test. It's nice time to move around the ashram, connect with some people. Yeah, social distancing is being maintained. Mm, Still, I have not gone much out of the ashram. Okay, but it is nice. It is nice to be back home after a long time. The freedom energy, the relaxation, the peace which you get here. There is no other place like this on this planet. So
Jai
it's nice. Dhruv is joining us. Welcome,
Gurudev.
Dhruv. How are you? Jai Gurudev.
Great, Bhaiya. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So
Great.
Dhruv, you you just did the anxiety and sleep workshop today.
Yes,
You
Bhaiya.
finished. So how do you feel? Can you share for the audience?
Yeah, absolutely, Bhaiya. I feel amazing. It was, um, I drink tea and coffee, so this was something of a challenge for me. But I did it. After the course, I didn't feel like taking tea or coffee, and it has changed my whole outlook on sleep. And the way I feel at night, the way I feel when I wake up, that's totally different. So the quality of sleep has improved, and the quantity has also improved. And I was having trouble with dreams also. So I think this is something that has I haven't slept like this since I was in college, like 10, 15 years ago.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Nice to hear, Dhruv. So now it's your time to ask questions.
Yes, Bhaiya. Great. Um, so, Bhaiya, this week the first question is I feel I made some wrong decisions in my life. Now I want to change them, but it is very difficult. What should I do?
Yeah, if you can change them, good. If you can't change, be in that sense of surrender. Know that everything happens for the best. Okay, it might appear that you're not benefiting from the mistake you have done, but you have learned a very valuable lesson, what not to do. Okay, and just today somebody sent me a nice piece of thought, and it was on these lines. You do 100 things right, you learn what to do, but you do one wrong thing and you learn hundreds of things which you should not be doing. So life teaches you. Sometimes it's not the easy way. Even if it is the hard way, we learn. And if we keep the focus on learning, then decisions go right, wrong, and we learn. And that is what experience is all about. People pay you more for experience. Why? Because you have made many more mistakes and you know what not to do. That is what is experience. Okay?
Wow. Thank you, Bhaiya. The next question for this week is I notice I do things half-heartedly. I am not interested in the act, but I have to do it. How to develop interest and change my unconscious habit?
Mm. Now, if it is unconscious, it is very difficult. At least you are realizing, no? That is the starting point. So whenever you realize, give your 100%. Then you might forget after some time, no problem. And again, after few days, few months, you will recognize, oh, you're doing half-hearted. Whatever you're doing it half-hearted. And again, that time, give it 100%. It might last for a few seconds, few minutes, maybe few days also. And again, you will get lost. No problem. Life is all about doing it again and again. And that is why we say practice makes a man perfect. In the first instance, nobody is perfect. Only with regular practice, regular attempts, then we become more and more perfect. Yeah, that is what Anushasan of yoga is also, no? The discipline of yoga. It happens with abhyas. Abhyas means what? Tatu dirgha kala nairantarya. Satkar Sevito Drid Bhumi. So that which is practiced over a long time, again and again, without any break, then that perfection comes. So don't expect, oh, I have taken a decision now and it is going to be perfect the next moment. No, it has to be done again and again. And then come and do advanced meditation program. Now, offline advanced meditation programs are also starting. In the new year, I'm teaching 2 back-to-back advanced courses. One is a Busy Bee advanced program, and then a regular advanced program in the Bangalore ashram. Limited seats are there. If you're in Bangalore, it is the best place to come and start a new year with. Okay.
Yeah, there's a connected question in the audience. It says, if we break practice.
Yeah, if you break practice, start it again as soon as possible. That's all. When you fall down, you don't remain fallen down for long, right? You correct, you dust yourself, you stand up, dust yourself, and start walking again. That's all.
Yeah, there's another question in the audience. It says, could you please explain what is faith?
Faith is agreeing to be with something which you don't know much about. See, now we are going through Corona times. Some people are saying in India there will be a second wave like in other parts of the world. And then listening to such news, people start saying, okay, what if, in the second wave I get into some difficulty, or of what if this happens. But a person who's having faith, he will say, no matter what happens, I might lose my job, but I will get a better job. Something will happen, but everything will turn out the best for me. That is faith. Even if an adverse situation comes in my life, I will come out from it with flying colors. And that is what has happened also. It's not that, you have to believe something. This is what we are seeing. No, we went through very difficult situations in life. And have we not come out of each situation stronger, more capable, more confident? So adverse situation also will do something good for us. That is what is faith. And that comes from reflecting on our own life. The faith can never be blind. That is what Gurudev says. It is everywhere. And seeing what is everywhere, you know that is faith.
Great, great. The next question is, Jai Gurudev, sadhana enhances our overall health, creative and intuitive abilities. Is there any other specific exercise to further our intuitive and awareness abilities?
Just keep on doing sadhana. When the when the water is calm and peaceful, then the reflection is automatically seen. In a lake, if the water is choppy and turbulent, then you cannot see the reflection very easily. So when the image is seen very clearly, that is why what you say, intuitive powers and everything becomes very obvious. And you can't make any efforts to calm down the water. The water will become peaceful on its own. Any efforts we make to calm down the water, it's only going to disturb the water more and more. So sadhana is a happening. You do your Sudarshan Kriya and allow the mind to take its own time to calm down. You don't say, I have to become calm, I have to develop these intuitive abilities. The more wants are there, that much more difficult it will be for the mind to calm down. Okay, so that is what, just relax. Keep on doing your sadhana. Automatically, one day, on its own, the mind will calm down. Till that time, allow it to be disturbed. And when it calms down, you'll see the reflection. When the reflection is there, everything is there till the time next time the water gets disturbed. Okay. So the cycle keeps on happening again and again.